Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I just want to talk about our new attachment. We have this here 48-inch Digga soil cultivator attachment that we purchased for our mini skid steers. This will fit on almost every mini skid steer other than the Bobcat MTs. We're going to do a little video of what this machine can do and some features that it has. One of the things that it does have, which is nice, is the foldable arms. When you're putting in your trailer, things like that, so it's not taking up too much space. But when you are using it, it is good to have. Right now the unit has a hydraulic angle. However, to use that, you have to disconnect those lines and hook up the angle cylinder. We're going to be removing that. We're just going to do a pin right here, and that way it's going to be manual angle just to make it easier so you don't have to disconnect and connect. What we got going on here is we have a new construction home that doesn't have a lawn. As you can see, we already did a small area, and what we're doing here is we are driving forward and spinning that drum backwards, and what it's doing is pushing all the weeds, rocks, things like that that we pick up to the end there, and then once we get to the end we reverse the flow and we run it backwards. And I like to do that last pass in reverse, that way there's no track marks left in the grass and the soil is all fluffy and ready for seed. We're going to do a video right now of me actually doing the work so you can see what the machine's capable of. We have red clay here, so it's a little bit different than what you may have in your area, but it'll give you a good idea of what it can do. Alright, so if you're using this attachment on our TX1000, what you're going to do is you're going to take the hydraulic control lever and you'll put it forward or reverse. So if you're driving forward, you'll put the hydraulic flow in forward, and that spins that drum backwards so that it will keep kicking everything forward. And then you're going to take your foot and step on this pedal, and what that does is it holds that valve open so that you don't have to hold it, and you can put both hands on the controls, one to drive, one for the loader arm. The second thing you're going to do is you're going to get your angle figured out and put the loader arms in float. And what that does is allows the arms to float with gravity, and those front casters are going to roll on that dirt, and with the angle you're going to lower and pick up the drum. And what you want to do is you want to be just going about an inch below the surface, maybe an inch and a half, and just go nice and easy. If the machine is hopping, if the attachment is hopping, you're taking too much out and you'll want to lift that drum out of the ground just a little bit more. All right. Guys, so as you can see, we ran through this yard. Some spots we have to go forward and back about 2 times. We'll take a lawn and leaf rake and just go through, and just any little bit of grass that you see that's left, and any little high spots, we'll knock it down. But if you come over here, you can see the material that the machine takes up, but also all these rocks. And so as you drive it forward and you're spinning that drum backwards, you're kicking all those rocks ahead of you. And then what we'll do here is we'll run the machine this way and we'll push everything into one pile, and then you take the attachment off and throw a bucket on it, scoop it all up, throw it in the backyard, in your truck, whatever you got to do. And then you can just take a spreader, throw some seed, starter fertilizer, some straw, and if the weather's right, you'll have a nice lawn or sod. But either way, this helps level it all out, gets it ready so that whatever you want to put down, it can have a good foundation to grow on. Thanks for watching.